На паркінг.
Очередь.
Журналіст.
Є очередь.
Журналіст. На паркінг.
Паркінг немає.
Кінг. Паркінг. Ван Ю. Я тобі зараз скажу, хто я. Привіт. Я зараз цей телефон.
Hi guys, I've just decided to go on Instagram Live whilst I'm still here and there's a bit of Wi-Fi, because people have been asking to do interviews and they've been asking questions, but I barely ever have Wi-Fi. This local shop that's near the queues is the only one that has Wi-Fi, so I just thought if anybody has any questions, come now. I can do a 10-minute Instagram Live just to let everybody know what's going on. I'm still in Ukraine, but we are at the border towards Romania. We're about 9 kilometers away from the border. So we've been in the. What time did we get into the queue?
8:15. About 8:15. So we've been here for like 12 hours.
Yeah, we've been in the queue for 12 hours.
We've moved 2 kilometers.
We've moved 2 kilometers since we've been in the queue towards Romania. We started our journey in Dnipro, Ukraine. Then from Dnipro, we went to Lviv. From Lviv, we went to the border of Romania, and we've been in the Romanian border queue for 12 hours. So if you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask them. I'm only going to be on Instagram Live for the next 10 minutes because I need to get back into the car because there's other people in the car waiting for us. So if you have any questions, please ask. That's the whole purpose of this Instagram Live. Yes, we're safe. We're safe. I don't know what your definition of safe is, but we are safe. We're okay and we're cool. My husband is over there. He's okay. He's cool too. Why 12 hours? It's been a 12-hour delay because currently the borders that are accepting refugees fleeing Ukraine are Poland, Romania, Hungary, I think the Czech Republic. Originally, most people were heading towards Poland because they're the first governmental organization that offered, to allow all refugees who are fleeing Ukraine to come to Poland. But the Polish border became very congested, and a lot of the students were telling us that they've been in the queue for 3-4 days. So we opted to go to Romania because even though it's congested, it's slightly less congested. So that's why we've been in the queue for 12 hours. I've shared everything that's been going on my Twitter. So if you go on my Twitter, you can find a thread of everything we've encountered since we've been trying to leave Ukraine. How many people am I traveling with? So originally we started with a convoy of 3 cars, but everybody's in different situations and people's destinations are different. So the first convoy, they decided that they want to stay in Ukraine. The second lot decided that they were going to stay in Lviv and then decide whether or not to go to Romania or Czech Republic or Hungary. But we decided that we were going to go to Romania. But within the 4 of us, some of them, they want to use Romania to transit into Poland because there are buses running from Romania to Poland. Thank you so much for all the help you have been offering. I've just been trying my best. Everybody's in a very sticky situation, and some people, I feel myself like I'm in a bit more of a privileged situation because I have the platform that I have, and I'm trying my best to amplify the voices of the people who aren't here. I don't know what you guys are seeing on the news, but from what I've seen, it's less about how this whole situation is affecting the African community. So I just thought, since I'm here, let me try my best to help as many people as I can. So glad you're okay. Thank you, babes. Yes, I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm well. Stay strong. Thank you so much. So nice to see you safe. Thank you so much. Is that much segregation and racism? Yes, there's been a lot of segregation and racism of people entering. Pardon? Yeah. Yes, there's been a lot of segregation and racism. Well, it's okay. Okay. Sorry, to answer your question, yes, there's been a lot of segregation and racism from the people who've managed to actually get to the passport control. It seems like there's a hierarchy of Ukrainians first, Indians second, Africans last. So there has been a lot of segregation in that sense. And then amongst the communities trying to flee Ukraine, there's been a lot of violence amongst people. So it's a very stressful situation, and it's kind of like, it's feeling like right now where we are, we're like Squid Game. Do you know what I mean? People are just trying to get out. It says, are you trying to get back to the UK? Yeah, the plan is that once we get to Romania, we're going to try and get to the UK. You've done so well. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have been able to do anything that I've been able to do without you guys and your support. You guys are the ones who've been retweeting, you've been donating, you've been sharing, so it's not possible without the support of you guys. And please don't stop, because people who have been at the borders, some of them have been at the borders for 4 or 5 days. So please don't stop. Continue to apply pressure to your embassies, your politicians, anybody with a voice, your celebrities, your influencers. Now is the time for them to use their voices, because Black Lives Matter. Black lives should matter today. Black lives should matter in America. Black lives should matter in Europe. Black lives matter. And I don't think, I feel like I'm still in shock about the situation that's going on, and I'm kind of running on adrenaline. But the situation that we're in is very, very serious. It's extremely serious. So please do not stop. Even if the embassies are coming back to you saying that they're assisting people, there are still people stuck at the borders, and they've been there for days. So please don't stop harassing them. Where are you planning to go after Romania? The plan is to go back to the UK. How long have you lived in Ukraine? I've been in Ukraine since September. My husband has been in Ukraine for 10 years. The media isn't covering the plight of Africans. No, the media isn't covering the plight of Africans. However, I have received a lot of journalistic requests, but because of the lack of network, I've not been able to do any interviews. So I've just been trying to use my social media account so that I can just get like what's going on out. Glad you're in because you're safe. Yes, we're safe. He's here. Your sister's here. She wants to make sure you're okay. Is it crazy? You are leading. I'm trying my best to try and return to the UK. The plan is to return to the UK once we reach Romania. Does the martial law only apply to people with Ukrainian citizenship, so African students are not affected by this right? No, African students are not being expected to join the military. There's a lot of fake news circulating, but nobody who is not Ukrainian is not expected to join the military, so that's not true. How can we help? The best way to help is to go onto my Twitter. Go onto my Twitter. There's a lot of resources there. There's threads on how you can help. Just share the information. Contact your embassies. Contact your politicians. Whether you're British or you're American, contact your politicians. Let the news know what's going on here. Is there still hundreds of people on the Poland border? There's thousands of people. I think isn't there thousands or tens of thousands? Tens of thousands, isn't it? The majority of Ukraine are fleeing, so there's tens of thousands of people. And bear in mind, Ukraine is the second biggest country in Europe, next to Russia. So there are tens and tens of thousands, not millions at this point, at the borders. Do you have Cash App? I do have Cash App, but I can't access Cash App in Ukraine. Be strong, sis. We're praying for you and getting the word out. Thank you so much for everything you guys have been doing. It's not gone unnoticed. The network is fleeting and it's going up and down, but every time I'm able to join social, like go on to my Twitter, my Instagram, I've seen everything that you guys are doing. Please don't stop sharing. This situation we're in is a life and death situation. We need to make sure that all the African students cross the border successfully and safely. So please don't stop amplifying your voices. Don't let the embassies silence you into thinking that they're helping us, because a lot of them are not helping us. So please don't stop. We appreciate your coverage. Thank you. What's happening to your lectures? They've given us a 2-week break from lectures, because also our lecturers are also trying to flee Ukraine. So I think once a lot more people have left Ukraine, it will get better. But right now, people are just on fight or flight, just trying to leave Ukraine and be safe and get out. Once we get to the other side, then I think that's the least of our worries right now. Is the Dnipro bad? Okay, cool. Can I answer 5 more questions? Okay. Is the Dnipro bad? Dnipro, when we left, sirens had started going off, and on our way out, there was some bombings in some towns near Dnipro. I'm not sure what the situation is in Dnipro at the moment, because I left on Friday and we've been on the road since Friday, so I can't confirm. However, if you go on my Twitter, there's a Telegram chat. If you go in that chat, ask the people what the situation is in Dnipro, they'll be able to tell you, because there are still quite a lot of African and Caribbean students still in Dnipro, because when we last left, it wasn't too bad. I'm sharing all the information with what info do I need to know. Just go on my Twitter. Everything you need to know is there. How long was I living in Ukraine? I was living in Ukraine since September. Did you pack all of your things? No, I left everything. I left everything in my apartment. I just carried one little suitcase with the various essentials. How many students are now stuck at the borders? I've been trying to keep a track of how many students are in Ukraine, but because of the lack of Wi-Fi, I can't really say. But I'm pretty sure that there's thousands stuck at the borders. Is medical school online now? It's been online for a while, but they're currently giving us a break so that people can flee. Please get back to the UK safely. We're trying our best. Is there any way to send money for people in need of transportation? We managed to raise £20,000 for people in need of transportation via Twitter. Thank you so much for that, guys. We're not have been able to do it without you. I was trying to help people individually, but thanks to the help of 2 of my friends that I've made in this journey who are in the UK, we managed to raise £20,000. They're currently distributing the money to all the students who need the help via the Telegram chat. How many Zimbabweans do you have there? In my car, I've got 3 Zimbabweans, but they've ended up like being disjointed because of people wanting to go different places. Please, can we have your names and nationality so we can use our platforms to lobby on behalf of Zimbabweans? I will try my best to go and start sharing names, but I can't stay on. The cars are moving now, so I need to leave soon. I'm going to stay on Instagram Live until 20 past, so I'm going to be here for 3 more minutes. But when I get more Wi-Fi, I'll try to get more names of people so that you guys can help us. Are you at the border? Yes, we are about 7 kilometers away from the border. There's a long queue. If you walk, how long did they say the walking distance was to the border? It's 7 kilometers away from the border, but there's a long queue. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. message me. I can't message anybody privately because I barely have any internet. I've just come on Instagram live quickly because people are asking questions. I just thought, let me just come whilst there's Wi-Fi so that I can answer as many questions as possible. Where you at? Which other embassies need to see letters? You have Zim, but many others. All the information regarding embassies is being transported in the Telegram chat. As many letters as you can get, as many people who are aware of the situation that the African students are at here, is better. It says there's a lot of videos showing racism. Yes, there's been a lot of racism that people have encountered whilst they've been here. I've got one more minute, guys, before I have to go. What did you take with you? Will you be going back when it's safe to do so? I just took barely anything. Like, I think one change of clothes and some toiletries, barely anything. Safe. Thank you so much. Safe journey ahead. Thank you so much. Do you need any assistance once in the Romanian border? Do you have some key numbers? I don't have any key numbers, but on my Twitter, I said please email me so that when I get Wi-Fi, I can use those numbers. We're praying for you. Thank you so much for your prayers. Please save the life.